Okay, I'm back for the next part. I went off to find a hair dryer to dry that so I could flip my paper around and all that stuff, and it took so long to come back. My paper was dry. Some people really fuss about whether or not you should use a hair dryer because of the way that the crystal structure of the watercolor. Anyway, sometimes you let it air dry and sometimes you blow it dry. It depends on what you're doing. Okay, the graded wash. I'm going to switch colors. So I got purple on this one. Now I'm going to go from purple to turquoise and try to make a really nice smooth transition. One of the things I was going to say on that one, so I'll say it on this one. Once you get started, don't stop. Don't look around and talk to your friend and check the watch and see what your text messages say and all that stuff, because it's going to show right where you stopped. Once you get started on your washes, I gotta load up that bead. It's nicely loaded up on one side, but not on this side. Once you get started on your washes, you gotta keep going until you're all done. My family has actually learned to ask when they come into my studio, "Are you in a wash?" Because they know I won't stop for anything. Probably not even for blood, broken bones. Okay, let's make a switch over to that turquoise. I don't know if I want to switch yet. How did my purple get to be so blue? It's a very pretty color. Okay, so I got my watercolor bead going across. I'm going to swish out, grab up some of my turquoise, and I'm going to kind of bounce it across and start to invite that purple down into the turquoise. Swish. And then continue picking up loads of paint, touching the paper lightly, and inviting that watercolor wash on down. You'll notice when I get a hold of that watercolor bead, I'm zipping across. I'm not patting. I'm not thinking about it. I'm not showing a lot of brush strokes. Grab hold of that bead and zip across. Some of you who've done some welding, you'll know that term bead from that area of life. Okay, when I get down to the end, I'm probably not going to reload my bead watercolor so much because I don't want to bloom. I don't want it to back run. So I'm going to start wiping off my paintbrush and suck up that extra paint so it'll dry nice. Okay, graded wash.